Hey, what's up guys? This is Kirk from liveheart.com and instagram.com/liveheart8. You can find me on Facebook as well, liveheart8. And I was asked about what do I think about the Squat Everyday program. Now, I'm going to give you my opinions and you just go through it, and let's just not get too emotional about it, because I know for a fact there are people who apply it and they have successfully gotten very, very large numbers to their squats, and that's fantastic for you. This video is about my opinion, and which after that I will share how I do my programming instead. So, squat every day. As far as I understand what it is, you squat up to one rep max, or a certain number that you want to hit every single day, and then you either come off a little bit and do a few more extra repetitions, like maybe 3 sets of singles, and then you call it a day. Then the next day again you come back to it. The whole workout could take up to 15-20 minutes tops. And that's great, because what you're doing here is that you are training your central nervous system at a very high intensity, and you are doing this very often. So you are going to be hitting, let's say 95% of your 1 rep max every day for a little, let's put it down to 100 days. So over the course of 100 days, you have done 95% of your 1 rep max 100 times, which is a percentage that is typically not hit by many people. So if a lot of your work has been done at a lower percentage, that's to say 80%, 70%, and you do this for a stipulated amount of time, I can see it being very, very beneficial, because first you're tapping into your nervous system, you're making it far more efficient, you're giving yourself a lot more confidence. But above all, because you've spent so much time in the high repetition range of perhaps 6 to 8 repetitions, or maybe about 5 to 6 sets, you, at 80% or 70%, you have built a lot of muscular strength in terms of that rep range, but you haven't quite tweaked into your central nervous system, because that is an element that you do not typically work in. Working your squats every single day at a high percentage for a certain amount of time can be very, very useful in pushing up your squats. That I completely agree. Here comes the part where I don't agree on. If, however, you've been doing this for a very, very long time, just like all things, all good things must come to an end. I love barbecue pork belly with honey. Okay, I love crispy duck. After about 2 months of eating the same damn thing every single day, you will get sick of it. Okay, your body's not that different. Your body will get tired. You will plateau. You will get to a certain point, but after that, you will basically be stuck. Okay, so my father, he was an engineer before he retired, and he told me one very important thing. He said, engineering is as complex as necessary, but as simple as possible. Take a while to figure that out. Okay, so after explaining about the engineering part, for some reason it didn't really record the rest of it. So I'm going to re-record this. As complex as necessary, as simple as possible. So there's going to be a lot of workings behind why I want to tweak the Squat Everyday program to this, but you don't have to care about that. What you want to do right now is you just want to apply it. In my opinion, there's 2 things that you can actually do to make the Squat Everyday program a lot more effective, and these were the changes that I did for myself as well. Having said that, I don't know why you would just want to squat every single day. I mean, there's a lot more fun things you can do, such as, I don't know, do a pull-up. Oh, anyway, that's none of my business. So if you want to make the Squat Everyday program a lot more effective,
there are two things you can do. One, change the exercises. Don't just use squats. Use squats and pause squats. You'll see why. Two, change the rep ranges. Now, we'll talk about the pause squats first. The pause squats will maintain at a single repetition. Okay, and you will go up to about 3 sets. So 1 repetition, 1 repetition, 1 repetition, 3 sets. Done. Every other day, you will be doing the pause squats. The back squats without the pause. After the first 100 days that you do this, I think you might want to have change. What you can do is to increase the repetition of the back squats for 4 weeks. Okay, and 4 weeks and 4 weeks. You change the repetition range for the back squats every 4 weeks. Start out at 8 repetitions to 10 repetitions, 8 to 10 repetitions for 4 sets. Okay, for the first 4 weeks. After that, 6 to 8 repetitions for 5 sets. And then after that, on the next 4 weeks, now this is week 9, you will be doing it for 4 to 6 repetitions for an additional 1 more set, so 6 sets. Okay, this way you're creating more volume work. At the same time, you're still tweaking your central nervous system. As to what happened after this was, when I did this, this was like 8 years ago. This is why I can't quite remember what I did. I managed to shoot it up a little bit more to 190, but that's it. It didn't go any more higher. It didn't go much better. But my pause squats did. My pause squats, I managed to go up to 180, strangely enough. So I'm not quite sure as to why, but it worked. Now, in a couple more days, I'll be uploading a video that talks about how I do programming nowadays. My opinion, there's 3 very simple things that you need to consider: variety, repetitions and sets, and the weight that you use for each set. I'll talk about it later, but I have to separate this because it's going to be a very much longer video and I don't want to bore you guys. So cheers. I hope this answers the questions. If you have anything to say or ask me, by all means do, but let's just be nice. We're people here,